Hello everyone, this is Lucy of Ibrox72 here, back again with a new video, and today we are going to be previewing tomorrow's game against Kilmarnock at Ibrox Stadium at 3 o'clock. Okay, so tomorrow, as I said, Rangers play Kilmarnock, who are currently 10th in the league at Ibrox. The last time these sides met was a 1-0 win for Rangers back in November with a penalty from Tavernier at Rugby Park. The last time they met at Ibrox was back in, I think, 22nd of August 2020. With goals from Kilmarnock and Ryan Kent. Before that, it was a 1-0 win for Rangers. No, it was a 2-1 loss. Sorry, against Kilmarnock back in Rugby Park back in around about this time last year in February 2020. Before that, it was a 1-0 win against them at Ibrox back in December 2019 with a goal from Alfredo Morelos. And before that, it was when we beat them 2-1 at Rugby Park, first game of the 2019-20 Scottish Premiership campaign, with goals from Scott Arfield and a late minute winner from Connor Bolson. Okay. Kilmarnock are currently 6 games without a win. They currently sit 10th in the league. So obviously this may seem like a game we should win, but like I said, our performances recently, fair enough, we've been winning the majority of our games, but I just feel like performance-wise we haven't been there, as I was saying in my last videos. Because since the turn of the year, on the second of July 2021, fair enough, we beat our rivals 1-0, so we beat them 1-0, but we all know we were poor that game, still were the better side for the majority of the game. But thankfully we still managed to get the job done. Week after that, we performed better, but in a pretty wasteful game against Aberdeen. We win 2-1 though, so that's what matters most, I guess. However, a week later we draw 1-0 against Motherwell, who I think at the time were rock bottom in the league. A week later we get a convincing 5-0 win against Ross County, and then the following Wednesday we beat Hibs 1-0, which wasn't the best of performances, but we got the job done. And then after that it was a 1-0 win against St Johnstone, which also was a pretty poor performance, but we still managed to get the job done. And however, the following Sunday we play Hamilton at their stadium. We go 1-0 up, and I think it was the 81st minute. However, Hamilton scored on 94th, I think it was the 94th or 95th minute equaliser to make it 1-0. So yeah, that was very frustrating. On Sunday, we were very poor. Hamilton were the better side for the majority of the game. However, Alan McGregor is the only player that gets pass marks, because he kept us in the game. If it wasn't for his saves, it would have been an embarrassing scoreline. But like I said, well done to Hamilton. They deserved it more. Well, in fact, I think some even Hamilton fans will be unlucky they didn't win, because I think Hamilton were unlucky not to win. I think Hamilton fans will be happy with the point, but the amount of chances they had, I think they were unlucky not to have won. Okay, but yeah, anyway, Kilmarnock's last 5 games, or their most recent game, was a 1-0 loss, sorry, to Motherwell. I think that was Tommy Wright's first game. They recently appointed him after, I think, Alex Dyer was sacked. I don't know if he got sacked or resigned, I don't know, but they hired ex-St John's manager Tommy Wright. And so before that it was a 2-0 loss to St Mirren. Before that it was a 4-0 loss to Celtic. Before that it was a 3-2 loss to Kilmarnock. Before that it was a 2-0 loss to Livingston. Before that it was a 2-0 loss to Hibs. They haven't won since the 9th of January when they beat Hamilton 2-0. So they're in poor form just now, but like I said, do I think this will be an easy game? No, like I said, performance wise recently we haven't been great, and that's something that needs fixed, because recently, whenever we have won games, it's just been like, scrapey 1-0 wins. So yeah, performance wise, that's something that needs fixed. But so yeah, do I think this will be an easy game? No, I don't think this will be an easy game. I think this will be one of those nippy one-time games, but we should still be able to get the job done. Okay, so as for my score prediction, I'm going to predict 2-0 Rangers. I don't think this will be an easy game, but I do think we'll get the job done. Okay, by the way, Steven Gerrard has confirmed that Scott Arfield and Jermaine Defoe are back in training. And I think he said he will decide later today whether Scott Arfield will be available, and he said Jermaine Defoe will be in the squad. Okay, so yeah, that pretty much does the preview. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow for our review.